What's the matter? You dreamed of Hongzhen? It sounds like you did dream of this place. What you just described closely aligns with the accounts documented in our Grand Library. Over a century ago, a vast horde of tacit discords invaded Huanglong. Hongzhen suffered greatly during that onslaught. Thankfully, the Sentinel descended, manipulating time to erect a protective barrier, keeping those monsters at bay. Rover, perhaps that dream is more than just a dream. It could be a glimpse into your own past, and a guiding light for the future. Hongzhen is a pivotal location, linking various parts of Mount Firmament. With the Fraxidus now targeting us, they'll seize any opportunity to intercept our path. But every trap has its weak points. Someone has used their resonance ability here, but it feels different from the Fraxidus aggression. It's Jinshi, and it seems like she used it in a dire situation. Could it be related to the people of Hongzhen? The traces lead deeper into the heart of Hongzhen. Let's keep moving. Don't let your guard down.
Well then, welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you're doing well. Sorry for the lack of streams. I just haven't been doing too well lately. But, you know, it is what it is. We keep moving.
The traces end here. Someone fought here against those Fraxidus.
Must be Jinshi. Her trails led to this location. Using her resonance ability too much would only worsen her condition, but she must have had a reason. Was she helping the people of Hongzhen find refuge?
Changli, there are traces here.
They're pointing north. Let's proceed in that direction.
Who's the prey now?
Fire!
I'll fire it up!
Target, let slip the dogs of war. All is fair in war. Keep your eyes open. Sever! Strike!
How dare you!
I'll fire it up! It's morphin' time! Flame on! Pew pew pew!
Need more firemen.
Misery follows. All is fair in war.
Leave it to me. Let's give him hell. energy.
Target. Let slip the dogs of war.
Hey, where are you going?
Stay calm.
The fuck?
Stand down.
Imitation.
Traces disappear by the pond.
Rover, we need to keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Unleash the fangs. Strike!
Oh, bring it on! They're coming in hot. Going against wind. Imitation.
Sever!
Pew, pew, pew.
Need more experiments.
Let's give them hell. Time for some hot action. Oh,
Target. Let slip the dogs of war.
fired up.
All is fair in war. Stand down. Live.
Oh god.
No matter what.
Oh, bring it on! It's morphin' time. Yeah!
No. Hmm. This one.
Bloom! Life is in everything.
We're ready.
The vase on the stone table seems rather peculiar.
I see my way clear.
Need a better.
Gotcha, didn't
That's
I?
good.
I should try to smile more, you say? Like this?
Let's reach farther down.
Why hesitate if you know what you want?
I think that's.
I see my way.
Wrong, but
Talk is cheap. Show me the action.
and just make sure she's.
I see my way clear.
Oh shit! Yeah, I need a center, don't I? What am I missing for you? Pharmacy. Is this? Oh. Okay, so we may need to do a little bit of farming for this character. Make sure she
Why
has a
hesitate if you know what you want?
good weapon. Whoops. Whoops. Alright, that should help a little, at least.
There's something behind the waterfall.
Let's go take a look.
Another photon barrier.
3 photon vaults to break. Rover, use ranged attacks.
You two, halt!
Hold on.
Lady Xingyi.
Relax, they're our honored guests. No need to be tense. In a single day, we've greeted both the Magistrate of Jinzhou and her trusted counselor in Hongzhen. I can only assume something significant happened. It's been a while, Changli.
I heard you stepped down from your position and moved to the countryside. And now here we are, meeting again after all this time, in such unfortunate circumstances.
For years, I lived secluded, no longer concerning myself with the matters beyond Hongzhen. But the current situation in Jinzhou is volatile. It has reunited us in an unpredictable moment. And you, young sir? What shall I call you? My name is Xingyi. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Please follow me this way. It's not safe to talk here.
This place is pretty.
I believe you are here for Magistrate Jin Shi. The magistrate left Hongzhen about 15 minutes ago. She should be at the Truth Seeker's Pass now. That's what they call it in Hongzhen. You might know it better as the ruins of a Court of Savante facility.
Lady Xingyi, please elaborate.
Madam Magistrate, are you...
I'm fine. How's the situation? Have we evacuated all the civilians?
Yes. Remaining civilians have been counted and escorted to safety.
Good. These hidden chambers should provide some much-needed shelter for them to rest a little. Despite being the Sentinel's appointed resonator, I haven't been able to sense its presence for some time now. I can feel my resonance ability waning, and I get my power from the Sentinel. This can only mean one thing. The Sentinel's condition is getting worse. Lady Xingyi, I need to know where the Sentinel was last seen. I can only fix the temporal disruption within a confined radius. It's already pushing my limits to keep this small pocket of space secure. Mount Firmament is in serious trouble, and we can't waste any more time. We need our Sentinel to stabilize the time flow.
The Sentinel was last seen flying towards Mianlong Chamber, where it would normally rest. The Fraxidus likely swarmed it soon after. But little did they know, we had a defense system in place, built with the help of the Court of Savante. It was reactivated as soon as our Sentinel made it back inside. This mechanism has allowed us to locate their troops. and we've already eliminated some of them outside the Mianlun Chamber. To get inside Mianlun Chamber, we have to find the cipher key in Truth Seeker's Pass and unseal it with the Keyforge.
Understood. I will go bring back the cipher key.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking at my temperatures, making sure it's good. And we are good.
You are
No,
injured.
where's it?
Please, rest and leave it to me.
The Fraxidus will most likely attack this place once I leave. You must stay here and guard it. I implore you, Xingyi. Help me keep our people safe.
Yes, I will, Madam Magistrate.
Before I headed to Mount Firmament, the Fraxidus revealed a prophecy from our Sentinel. A fateful clash between the Sentinel and myself that would shape the fate of our city. I never intended to believe their baseless claims, but I was not surprised to hear it. The Sentinel had told me long ago that there would come a day when I surpass it in power. A day when the humans of Jinzhou take control of their own destiny. Once we save the Sentinel from danger, I intend to have a serious conversation with it about this prophecy.
And then she left.
There's still one thing that doesn't add up. How did the Fraxidus kidnap our Sentinel? The Mianlong Chamber was once renovated by the court of Savante. Do you think their research could be involved somehow?
I'll look into what you said. But once we have the cipher key, the Mianlun Chamber will be left vulnerable to the Fraxidus' potential retaliation.
We must keep them at bay. Rover and I are headed to the Truth Seeker's Pass to meet up with Jingxi. We'll distract the Fraxidus main forces, giving you an opportunity to stage your ambush.
And the locals will handle the rest. I will send some men to open up the side exit for you. Head south and keep walking a couple of minutes, and you will see the Truth Seeker's Pass downstream.
Thank you, Lady Xingyi. Please, leave it to us.
Man, I want Chongli so badly.
In this place she was born, and in this place she returns. Our magistrate's fate is bound to Mount Firmament.
Hope everyone's doing well today. Oh man, it's been kind of a slow week. It's been really hot. It's not great. I work in the kitchen, so and our AC in the kitchen isn't exactly the greatest.
Did Xingyi and Jinxi know each other?
Jinxi was chosen as a baby for her resonance ability and raised in City Hall to become the Sentinel's appointed resonator. All the government workers there helped care for and teach her at some point, including Lady Xingyi. She grew up with immense responsibilities, forced to suppress her true nature from a young age. Thinking back, Jinxi was only a teenage girl when she became the magistrate. She has been burdened with unimaginable weight that most cannot fathom.
I assume this is the Truth Seeker's Pass Xingyi mentioned.
Yes. This should be another chronosorter. It should work in similar ways with the one we saw near the Luminous Shore. The entrance is built on that cliff, and it's been blocked. We will need to break the 3 photon vaults with ranged attacks first. Nothing. I was wondering, how did the Court of Savante create such an advanced mechanism using the Sentinel's power? Mortals aren't supposed to be able to comprehend it. I've never heard of any human civilization having the ability to manipulate time. Unless the Sentinel willingly taught them. But why? We need to focus on items related to the Court of Savante in Truthseeker's Pass. Maybe we can find some clues there.
Okay.
One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't seem to break 3 of them at once. Perhaps we'll need to use the Chrono Sorter.
I see what we have to do.
Good. Did you see the Tacitite fulminate on that cliff? Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion.
Oh. Oops, wrong button.
Up and away!
It worked. The opening fits right onto the middle photon vault.
Rover, now we can hit the 3 photon vaults simultaneously. The blockade has been lifted. Let's go in.
The loot we find is not part of my pay. It's all yours.
Why are there tacit discords here? No. These monsters... they don't look like the usual tacit discords.
These also look like the works of the Court of Savante. Did they create these simulated holograms to protect this place?
See, I want to use Cartesia, but I'm not far in this, a little far enough in the story to upgrade her. So I think what I have now might be the best option. All right.
Who's the prey now?
Oh shit. This is gonna suck.
Strike! Exterminate. All is fair in war.
I'll fire it up! Coming in hot! Ah, close one! Time for some hot action!
Target confirmed. War spares no one.
Administering first aid.
No, it's sever! Saw that coming. All is fair in war.
Oh, bring it on! I'll fire it up. Sucks to be you.
Target let slip the dogs of war. Stay calm.
Heads up. Pew, pew, pew.
Target confirmed. All is fair in war. Unleash the fangs.
Oh, bring it on.
Endless reverberation.
Sever! All is fair in war.
No biggie. Watch and learn.
Target let slip the dogs of war. Stay calm.
Leave it to me. Commence healing.
Target confirmed. Sever! All is fair in war. Misery follows. Exterminate.
I'm coming in hot.
Strike! It's time. All is fair in war.
Oh, bring it on. It's morphin' time. Pew, pew, pew.
Target let slip the dogs of war. Strike! All is fair. Unleash the fangs.
That wasn't bad.
That thing up ahead. Is it another mechanism?
It seems to have unlocked after we got rid of those holograms. The glowing patterns on that gate. It's a flare crest. Yes. The flare crests have a complex structure, but they can be deciphered with patience. See how each star represents a flare stone? That mechanism we accidentally solved earlier should be one of them. Yes, we still need the other two. Wait. The blood and scales here. She is likely teetering on the edge of overclocking now. We are running out of time. Decades have passed, but those researchers' presence still lingers in this place. The Sentinel situation is worse than we thought. It had already sustained severe injuries when it descended upon Mount Firmament. With one of the temporal programs lost, it no longer had the power to restore time. Instead, it could only stop and rewind it.
So the Sentinel protected Hongjin with its power. But it couldn't return things back to normal.
It would seem so. According to their theories, the Sentinel's injury would worsen over time. And if the Sentinel perishes, The temporal disruptions will spiral out of control, engulfing all of Jinzhou. So the Fraxidus just added a pinch of salt to the already gaping wounds on Mount Firmament. There's nothing we can do. At least that's what it says in these records. Only the Mianlong Chamber can provide temporary relief for the Sentinel, but it won't heal it completely. In the end, the Sentinel and a peculiar visitor who is immune to time disruptions would have to come up with a last resort. The Sentinel couldn't be fixed, so they decided to replicate its power onto a resonator through induced resonance. Their experiments resulted in the first Chronosorter, a man-made resonance object. No. A Chronosorter can only rewind time within a narrow range. It's no match for the Sentinel's immense power. We are getting closer and closer to the truth. 2 more flare stones left. Everything aside, first we must find Jinshi.
Sorry about that. Oh, shit.
Sever!
Coming in hot. Time for some hot action. Close one.
Saw that coming. All is fair in war. Sever! Exterminate.
Leave it to me. Rejuvenating snow.
Target. Let's slip the dogs of war. Saw that coming. All is fair in war. War spares no one. Stay calm.
Transmitting frequency.
Sever!
Oh, bring it on. Heads up.
Target. Let's slip the dogs of war. All is fair in war. The die is cast. Sever! It's time. Who's the prey now? Unleash the fangs. All is fair in war.
Oh, bring it on. Watch and learn.
Sever! Strike! This should come in handy.
Playing bang. That sounds like gangbang. I don't know if they meant to do that or not. But okay, developers, if you say so.
Keep your eyes open.
Another Chronosorter. The second flare stone should be behind this gate. Let's restore the gate with this Chronosorter.
Oops. Ah. There's 3 of them. I wonder. I gotta think about this.
There is still another photon vault to break. We can't reach it from here. We may need to look around for a better vantage point.
Oh, well, I'll try.
Think you can catch up?
I want. Transform into Clang Bang and interact with the mechanic to start the Echo Challenge. Okay. Okay. Where is this Clang Bang? So to speak. Ah.
Look at that device on the floating slab. It could help us open the path to other places. Shall we give it a try? So it turned you into a Kleinbang. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall.
Motherfucker. Hold on. I just won't press anything this time. Whee.
Another chrono sorter. Let's give it a try.
Oh, that's it.
The stone slates have formed a path. Now we can bring the Tacitite fulminate across the water.
Oh.
Another chrono sorter. Let's give it a try.
Where's this even go? Oh, right here.
This hidden area may allow us to reach that photon vault.
Yeah, but there's a thing. Up.
Sever!
Heads up!
Sever!
Still fine and dandy.
Leave it to me. Ha!
Target confirmed. Unleash the fangs.
Ooh.
One last flare stone to go. There's a carrier lift nearby. Perhaps the flare stone is on the floor beneath us.
Yep.
We should be able to find Jinshi soon. Is that so? So this file confirms that the chronosorters are artificial resonance objects. They activate when hit with a strong impact to create the corresponding resonance effects. And this also answers my previous question. The chronosorters rewind time through resonating with the Sentinel. No, it was nowhere near enough. The chronosorters shut down once they are removed from the Sentinel's range or the abnormal time flow on Mount Firmament. Plus, as artificial resonance objects, their capacity is limited. According to the Court of Savante researchers, there was a hypothesis that could potentially make them more powerful, the Second Resonance Awakening hypothesis, which states the collision between two resonating frequencies might cause a Second Resonance Awakening. Yes, that fight has to happen to trigger a Second Resonance Awakening for Jinshi, so she may exert even stronger resonance abilities, ones that allow her to restore the flow of time. Countless chronosorters were made to collide with the Sentinel's frequencies, but they were no match. All the machines turned to dust. One chronosorter briefly showed the power to restore time before breaking apart. This proved that a second awakening can indeed improve resonance ability. The research log mentioned that all chronosorters were working in an overdrive mode. It's similar to how human resonators experience overclocking, they wrote. Overclocking happens when a resonator overexerts their ability. And this researcher who wrote this suggests that it might be the key to triggering a second awakening. No, it's not. Exhausting oneself will only result in destruction. In addition, I noticed another detail in these records. The chronosorters required manual control, while the Sentinel Jue appeared to be under someone else's command. In the only incident of success, just as the chronosorter was about to break down, that peculiar visitor gave an order to the Sentinel, and the Sentinel successfully transferred some kind of energy to the chronosorter thanks to that order. Rover, do you have an idea? Jinshi.
You.
Don't worry. Rover is special. The temporal disruption can't hurt him.
But Changli, you're...
Shh. I gave my word to be your pawn, and I intend to keep it. As your teacher and courtier, it is only right for me to do so. And let's not forget, without me playing the Wayfinder for Rover, we wouldn't even have him here. Rover has a strong connection to this place. You need his help to resolve Mount Firmament's crisis.
But we already owe Rover a lot. Thank you. Rover, I will do everything I can to rescue the Sentinel as soon as possible. And we can finally talk to it in person. It will surely have the answers you want.
Let's cut to the chase. What did you find in Truthseeker's past, Jinshi?
According to the Court of Savante's records, The Sentinel was already injured upon its arrival at Mount Firmament. As time passed and its condition worsened, the flow of time became unstable here, causing temporal disruptions that could potentially threaten Jinzhou. Only the Sentinel's appointed Resonator can restore its temporal mandate. Their records indicate a solution. To reverse the rapid aging effect from temporal disruptions, I must deliberately collide with the Sentinel's resonance power during combat, triggering my second resonance awakening. That will enhance my power beyond its limits.
Let's say you can achieve all that, but Jinshi, do you understand what is at stake for yourself?
I understand. I share a resonance connection with Jue, but I never took the time to truly get to know it. I've been blind to its suffering for so long. Sentinel Jue has been guiding us since the city's founding with its wise words and well-crafted decisions. The temporal disruptions we face are just a side effect of its efforts to protect local people. Without the Sentinel blocking out tacit discords through its time manipulation power, Jinzhou would be a barren wasteland today.
So what do you plan to do, Jinshi? If the Sentinel's condition is indeed incurable, nobody knows how far the temporal disruptions will continue to spread. Today it's Mount Firmament, but tomorrow it could be all of Jinzhou.
I will. If it truly comes down to that, I'll fulfill Jue's prophecy myself. It's the only way to save Mount Firmament, protect Jinzhou, and help the Sentinel.
Have you thought about the consequences, Jinshi? Trying to trigger a second awakening by fighting the Sentinel, it could make you overclock at any moment. We both know what that means. You could lose your mind forever, or even disintegrate into dust. You don't want to end up like those Chronosorters, shredded under immense pressure. On top of that, do you honestly believe you can fight in your current condition? I can see right through your facade, Jinshi. You're essentially committing suicide at this point.
You're one to talk, my teacher. I learned from the best. When have you ever backed down from risking your life for what you believe in?
Oh? I don't remember ever teaching you that. We all die eventually, but we need to stay alive as long as we can to achieve more. Jinshi, you must live and inherit the Sentinel's power. Then you can save and protect these people for years to come.
Chengli,
Jinshi, I don't intend to stop you. I know you've made up your mind. That's why I brought Rover here. You may have already guessed it. Rover is indeed the hero who fought by our Sentinel's side during Jinzhou's early days. He is also the mysterious visitor spoken of in tales about Mount Firmament. All evidence we've gathered points to this being true. If anyone can help us with the situation at Mount Firmament, it must be Rover.
thank you, my teacher. Jingshi will keep your words in mind.
Lastly, we still don't know for sure how the Fraxidus is keeping our Sentinel trapped. This will determine if you can actually meet it face to face. Yes, it could be any of these scenarios. Lady Xingyi is already on the case. We should get an answer soon. The cipher key should be inside the stone chamber, behind its entrance gate. There is one more flare stone to work out. Let's get moving.
Alright. Alright, well that was a lot.
Look, our last target. On those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them.
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
It worked.
Easy guess.
The court of Savante set many traps here. They must have worked hard to protect Mianlong Chamber.
It's a trap! Watch out!
My blade yearns. I am fine.
Take form.
Disperse. One with the sounds.
Now that's a hassle. Take form. Mind's eye.
Together we fight!
Our lights shine through. Onwards. Take evil be cleansed.
Whoa, oh.
Together we vanquish. My blade yearns. Sever!
Okay, I really need Changli. Holy crap.
I'm done with all 3 flare stones.
Good. Let's head back to the entrance. We should be able to access the cipher key now.
Oh shit. Oh,
The cipher key.
this is pretty.
Rover, take good care of the cipher key. I'm leaving the rest to you and Jinji.
Yes, man.
Please don't forget, I am your wayfinder. I journeyed with you into the mountains to ensure you meet up with Jinshi. From this point onward, I will be counting on you both to go and confront the Sentinel. This is all I can do for you. I'm here to guide, not intervene. The path is yours to choose. Not to mention, the Fraxidus has been pestering us non-stop. You'll need someone to keep them at bay. Yes, they've been constantly watching you, interested in your every move. They can never seem to take their eyes off of you. By all means, please carry on without me. As for myself, I have a more fitting location to make my contributions from. Oh, speak of the devils. How rude. This is not how we greet people here. Allow me to demonstrate the proper etiquette.
That was hot.
Chun-Li.
Those artificers are nothing to worry about. Don't worry. Chang-Li has her plans. I don't believe we will run into more ambushes on the way.
Keep your eyes open.
Huh, I could probably just teleport over there. And I can.
It's Madam Magistrate! She's back! I must go tell Lady Xinyi!
The Mianlun chamber is open now. You can proceed inside. Before you go, there's something important I need to tell you. Chang-Li was right. They used the Court of Cervantes' research to trap our sentinel in its resting chamber. They used the Chronosorters. Our captured artificer revealed that the Fraxidus sent a death squad to invade Mount Firmament. They had a twofold plan. First, to place the Chronosorter in the Mianlun chamber while it was still operational. And second, to lure the Sentinel back to Mount Firmament. Although their death squad was no match for the Sentinel, by forcing its hand, the powerful resonance ability of the Sentinel would clash with the energy of the Chronosorter. This would ultimately cause harm to itself. What if the Fraxidus modified those chronosorters? A whole bunch of them, pushed to their limits, all working together to deliver one massive blow. But not even that was enough to take down the Sentinel. After the first hit, they set up modified flare crests in the Mianlun chamber to form a special force field along with those chronosorters. It prevented the Sentinel from replenishing energy, and eventually restricted its movement and perception.
So, we must free the Sentinel from that force field first.
It would be a task more complicated than it sounds. The people of Hongzhen have lived with the Sentinel for generations. We can usually tell if it's in good shape or not. But now, the Fraxidus want to capture the Sentinel. They won't just stop at Mount Firmament. Madam Magistrate, I'm sure you didn't come here just for the Sentinel. Please tell us what you know, Madam Magistrate.
Yes. I will tell you everything.
So the Sentinel is actually injured. And it's been getting worse. The Fraxidus attacked while it hasn't healed yet. Their plans are devious as always. Madam Magistrate, you've already laid out this plan so far. It's always a challenge to decipher the Sentinel's intentions. But there were many theories about it in City Hall at the time. I couldn't fathom why it went through such great lengths to retrieve you from Mount Firmament and raise you within our walls. But now that I reflect on it, perhaps the Sentinel saw in you the potential to one day restore the temporal program and ensure the survival of Jinzhou's inhabitants. I just never thought you'd be willing to follow through with that prophecy.
It was here on this very mountain that I first encountered the Sentinel. Back then, I was too young to remember anything. Even the image of Mount Firmament has slipped from my mind. But this time, as soon as I stood at the base of Mount Firmament, I felt a wave of recognition wash over me. Memories long buried resurfaced with sudden clarity. Lady Xingyi, I was born with my life, my everything connected to our Sentinel. But my duty as its appointed resonator is not the only reason for my decision. I'm following the heart of my younger self before I became Jinshi. The girl who used to laugh with pure joy as she felt the snow from Mount Firmament on her face. I am a seed born on Mount Firmament, carried by the wind to every corner of Jinzhou. But now, I've returned to my place of origin. It's time for me to take root and grow into something greater.
No matter what happens or what choices you make, please remember, the people of Hongzhen will always have your back. Mount Firmament has been stagnant for eternity. Perhaps a sudden crack of lightning is what we need to break through the fog of uncertainty that has lingered over us for far too long. Once you pass through Hongzhen, keep your eyes open for a cave on the northern cliff. That will lead you to a shortcut towards Mianlun Chamber. The place is directly under Mount Firmament's iconic loon-shaped cliff. I wish you two the best of luck.
Yeah.
It's time.
Hey Austin, are you watching right now?
Jinchi, so far everything we know about the Sentinel is still just speculation.
You were right. But my weakening resonance ability and my connection to the Sentinel leave me no choice but to explore these theories. Whether it's fact or fiction, truth or a lie, I have to confront the Sentinel and see for myself. The Mianlung chamber should be deep in the cave. Let's go.
This should come in handy. Who's the prey now? All is fair in war. Stay calm. My day has come.
Oh boy. All right. Oh, nice. I have a question about Honkai Star Rail. Sorry, brain fart.
This must be the Mianlong chamber. We should now help the Sentinel break free from the Flare Crest spines. Chronos sorters nearby may have frozen this body of water in time. Or it could have been caused by the temporal disruptions here.
So can people who play on PS5 or 4 and on PC play together on Honkai, or is that just console and, you know, console only type bit?
Either way, we can use it to our advantage. We can walk over the water now. We are too far away to see what's going on inside. Let's go. We
Yes.
still need more information
Cool.
to determine what we should do next.
The crossbow. Hell yeah. Okay, then I'll definitely be downloading it for sure. How's Genshin nowadays? Isn't Grid? Is it okay? Is it Garbo? Haven't seen much of what's going on.
I can feel the Sentinel's presence inside,
Well, that's some.
but it's not responding.
It's about to get serious. Oh shoot, so it's coming to its conclusion.
The flare crest. The Sentinel is telling us we need to find the 3 flare stones corresponding to the flare crest. Then we will be able to lift the confinement set by the Fractsidus.
But I'm not seeing any flare stones. Or any kind of entrance to another chamber.
There seems to be something underwater. Let's start with the Chronos Sorter here.
Do you think they're gonna add anything else after Endgame, or they just gonna leave it to die? Surely they wouldn't leave it to die. There's so much work in there. Also, this is why I want Changwei.
Plan with convention, then conquer by ingenuity.
Not much needs to be said here. Anyways. Like a really long season. Oh. I need 2 more. Okay. Yeah, the character design in this is absolutely crazy. And this is the newest chick right here. She's a wolf girl who uses a spear, and she's very fast. Her movement's very fast. Anal ways. Yeah, something like that. Anyways, let me... Right, I was gonna do a pool. Just on the regular banner. Oh, maybe not. I need 7 more. Maybe after this. Oh, I need.
The water level has dropped. It's the flare stone. On that rock.
Let's go retrieve it.
The flare stone is right here, but we have to open this photon barrier first.
This barrier will break down once the corresponding photon vaults are destroyed. One of the photon vaults is in there.
Not sure how much. Yeah, that's
done.
We'll see what happens.
2 more to go. Let's look for them nearby.
That's it.
Think you can catch up?
Should go here somewhere.
Let's
That's
give him hell.
All is fair.
We need to find a way to destroy the spikes with the corroder's help. Same as last time. Let's locate the photon vault first.
Coming in hot. It's morphin' time.
Target confirmed. Strike! All is fair in war. Stay calm.
My fucking.
Embracing change. Leave it to me.
Endless reverberation.
Stay calm. Misery follows. The die is cast.
Oh, bring it on! Time for some hot action! I'll fire it up!
It's time.
I think she said morphin time. Which I don't know if they're allowed to say that. But they're getting away with it, so.
The remaining photon vault is hidden behind the fissured ledge.
Fissured ledge. If only there was a tacitite fulminate. Let's look around.
Pew, pew, pew! It's morphin time!
Oh. She definitely said morphin time. She has an Irish accent or something.
Leave it to me. Transmitting frequency. Foolish.
Target, let's slip the dogs of war. Sever! Stand
Exactly, dude.
down. All is fair in war.
Sucks to be you! It's morphin time!
That's weird because you don't hear her accent when she's attacking. You're supposed to say random lines. But when you change and says thing that we have for extra attacks and shit like that, it comes out plain as day.
All is fair in war.
Oh, bring it on!
Cool. There's gotta be a thingy thing for this. Is that it? That's that.
Let's give him hell! Yeah! Time for some hot action!
Target confirmed. Sever! Misery follows. Strike! All is fair in war. Saw that coming. It's time.
I'm coming in hot!
Commence healing.
All is fair in war.
Oh, bring it on!
There's a character I really want to use,
It's morphin time!
but I'm not far enough in the story to get the materials to ascend her again. And I'll bring her out in a second, because you'll see
Leave it
why
to
I
me.
like her.
Verity shines.
Target, let's slip the dogs of war. All is fair in war. Unleash the fangs. Sever!
Pew, pew, pew! It's morphin time!
I don't even know if we're allowed to be up here.
That's up!
Okay.
Who's the prey now?
Oh shit. That's not okay.
Sever!
Leave it to me.
Administering first aid.
Embracing change.
All is fair in war.
No biggie. Watch and learn!
Ooh, owie.
Sever! Saw that coming. Stand down.
Nope. That's a big nope.
Misery follows.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Live, no matter what.
Whoops. Whoops.
Acceptable damage. Foolish.
Oh, I'm out of stamina. That's not good.
Heads up! I must
Uh-oh.
protect.
Yeah, I don't think I'm level enough for this.
Transmitting frequency. Embracing change.
Now I have to use my weakest.
Acceptable damage.
Strategic adjustment
Oh,
required.
Jesus.
Endless reverberation.
Foolish.
Target confirmed. All is fair in war.
Commence healing.
I can hear the
Not again.
calling.
Alright. Alright.
Embracing change.
I can handle this.
Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna survive this.
Inconclusive results.
That is A-okay. Speaking of which, I do
I
need
see
to
my way clear.
level up my echoes. The reason why I'm not doing too much damage. Oh, echoes, by the way, they'll give you different abilities. So every transformation you see, it's like I'm using this guy. Upgrade actually since I'm here. Oh. What? Something else. Oh, excuse me. Wait a second. How many Infernal Rhinos do I have? Ah, that works. What's the other character? Oh, yes. The other character, since I'm already here,
I see my way clear.
is
The
her.
power to split and merge matter.
This is her first form, but then when you do enough damage, she goes into a different form, and show it off. I'll probably get rid of Tishia.
This sword shall follow your will.
Since
The power to split and merge matter.
Let's do a little bit of fighting, and then I think I will call it here. If I can go and download Honkai. Where's enemy? You know what? Let's not fight here because I know I'm gonna get my ass. But Let me go to the body spazzing out. Jesus. Okay, welcome to Kichi Village. And there's an enemy right there. I can go and fuck up. Let's do it.
The knight's challenge has arrived. A divine envoy, then. Begone, wicked souls! The trial isn't over yet.
Ooh, she got fucked up.
Leave it to me. Commence healing.
Oceans, bow before me.
There we go. There is a girl.
Tides, rise and crash. Atonement. Furious tides, split the heavens.
Target confirmed. All is fair in war.
Heavens, descend. A divine envoy, then.
Foolish.
Collapse. True form revealed at last. Gales purified. Quietus sounding the death knell. My blade, purge all evil.
Yay.
This should come in handy.
That was Cartesia. I absolutely love Cartesia. Yeah, I still need like 106. I bet you I can get some trophies. Yeah. There we go. Garbage. Oh. Well, thank you guys for coming to hang out. I am a little tired. I need to stand up and stretch. And then I'm probably gonna do some leveling on my own. That way you guys don't have to see me do that. But yeah, I'll see y'all